See?
Hi, Lizzie. Is this coming through okay? We're trying something here tonight.
They ran out of some red, clearly, but they're trying to catch people. It's probably no longer.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Jamie. Eileen isn't with me, guys. She's still sick. I don't know if she's joining me here later or not. She might be, but I'm planning on seeing the candlelight procession tonight and illuminations. So we're putting it on 3 because, well, just because. Let's just leave it there. So I'm going to keep this going for a little while because I want to see if it's going to work out okay, because we're kind of limited now. We have to do it on 3. And of course, that's our resort cam too, and I don't want people to miss out on the resort cam too much. So I'm pretty much going to do just the candlelight procession tonight, which is with the narrator tonight is Robbie Benson, better known as the Beast, the voice of the Beast in the animated Beauty and the Beast. A little history. This earlier this year when we were at the arts festival here at Epcot, we went to a session held by Paige O'Hara, who of course was Belle. So now we get to see them both this year. We saw Beauty, and now we get to see the Beast. And it should be good. He's got a great voice, so we should be having a good time with that. I'm heading toward the showcase. I have plenty of time, so I'm going to stop a couple places probably. I'll probably have to turn off then and wait. And when I'm standing in line for the candlelight procession, I'm going to turn it off. So you guys, aren't bored to death watching me stand in line and babble on about nothing. There's the upside down fountain in their nighttime colors. Kind of cool looking, those fountains at night. As all you, it's still cool. It's better today, Jamie. It got into the mid 60s a little bit today. I think it feels. Let me put it this way: I'm just wearing a long sleeve shirt now, and I'm comfortable. Brought my jacket because I know it's going to get much cooler later. What I'm going to do is try to, of course, going to do candlelight procession, and then I'm going to head over to John Weddell's Rock. Hopefully there's some room there near Canada. Not near Canada, in Canada. And try to stream illuminations tonight. It'll be our second time illuminations, and of course every night you still see it. Most of it, a good part on our room cam, but as you know, illuminations is not much longer, so I feel like we should do it as much as we can. In the distance there, you see the Epcot Christmas tree. It's right in that small plaza between World Showcase and Future World. It's, like usual, huge. Enormous tree. You can see for many, many miles. Hey, remember over here, anybody remember the gateway that used to be slung across the main walkway between Future World and World Showcase? There was what did they call that thing? All lit up and everything. It was like an elaborate electric archway. There's a name for that. I can't remember. They took it down. They got rid of it about 5, 6, 7 years ago, maybe more. I lose track of the years after a while. But it was really neat. Yeah, do you remember the name of it, Jim? The name of the thing just slips my mind right now, but it was really nice, and it was one of those things that went to the music and stuff like that too. But I guess it fell in some disrepair, and they said it was too hard to fix or something. I don't know. Some excuse. Lights of Winter. John, I can depend on you. Absolutely, that's what it was called. Lights of Winter. See, it's one of those instances, as soon as I hear the name, I say, yep, that's it. See, I have a great memory. It's called John Weddle. Yeah. Oh yeah, you probably can find some videos of it for sure. It was pretty cool. I always liked it. I did. It was really neat to take that walk down that main walkway there and walk under that, or watch it when it was going lighting up and going to the music and stuff. It was really quite nice.
I can't hold any of that.
I agree. It is. It's, I would say that's I don't want to be a willy-nilly and I get kicked off again, but yeah, I'd say resort-wide that's the case, somewhat the case. Yeah, that gate was great.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of time, obviously, until that event. I'm supposed to get in line. They said the best thing to do is to get in line a half an hour before the event. And I'm going, oh goody. Nothing I like better than standing in line for half an hour. I think they seat you maybe 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes before, maybe. I don't know. Never paid much attention to it. I go to this thing every year practically, but I can't remember any of that. All I remember is what side I have to line up on. And I got to get my sticker thingy out and smack it on my chest. And besides that, everything's good. I'll tell you what I'm really in search of here. And I went to the main store here. Again, I'm just, as I get older, I get stupider. I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. And I was at the main store at Epcot today, and I can't remember the name of it now. I'm really bad. I'm on blank. But they don't have a Donald shirt. My son wants a Donald shirt. My wife is determined that we get him a Donald shirt. Yeah, I wish. I actually know Bobby Hooker. I used to work at a place that he frequented, and he's a really good guy, by the way. Just throwing that at you. He's a really good guy. Okay, now he's a Milwaukee resident. I mean, besides being the Milwaukee Brewers announcer, he was born, raised, and still lives in Milwaukee. Very nice man. He's surprisingly modest, but one of the funniest people I've ever met. One of the quickest wits I've ever run into. He can just come up with something funny immediately. Tells a great story. Yeah, where is that? That would be like perfect if I could find it. I asked at the big store, and they said they didn't have any Donald shirts around. I asked 2 different people too, and they said the same thing. They don't have Donald shirts there. I vaguely remember that shirt too, John, but I have not seen it. I really have not seen it. And if I do see it, I'm getting it. Oh yeah, he was great. Well, the Carson appearances made him really famous. They really did. That's where he got the name Mr. Baseball. Carson started calling him, introducing him as Mr. Baseball. So that name stuck with him.
Huh?
Oh man, I don't know. It's not in this store either. It is not here either. Lots of other stuff, but oh. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Hi.
Hi.
You don't happen to have any Donald Duck shirts about, do you?
I do not have any here.
I didn't think so. I went over there too, and they didn't have any
Over at
either.
Mouse Gear they didn't have
Yeah,
any?
mouse gear. They didn't have
really?
it either. No.
Oh,
They
wow.
said, yeah. I asked 2 different people there, and they said, no, sorry. It's okay, 'cause it's just Mickey and Minnie this year.
For the, I don't know if there was one for our Christmas. We have like a Christmas Donald.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
a humbug.
a bah humbug.
Yeah.
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 I'm looking. That would be
I
perfect.
might try over at Kiosk because I know that they had some
Where's that?
over there. So if you go back to Future World,
Uh-huh.
like if you make a right at the Christmas tree,
Uh-huh.
you gotta keep going straight, and
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be on the left or right hand side. There's gonna be like 2 kiosks, and they have like all the Christmas.
Which land is it nearest there?
It's like kind of right in front of the big fountain.
The
like the big fountain, like where
big.
everything's like
Oh, the big
upstairs.
fountain.
Yes.
The big fountain.
Yeah.
Fountain of Nations fountain. That one.
Yes.
Oh, not just that other fountain. The
No,
one that goes
no, the
upside.
big one, yeah.
The upside down fountain. No, okay. I appreciate it.
And there's. They have like all the Christmas stuff over there, and they should have like the humbug.
Bless you,
Donald
my
Trump.
child.
I'm sorry.
Bless you, my child. That means nothing. It doesn't do any good for you at all. But I thought I'd just do that. Thank you. My blessings don't mean a thing. Okay. She tells me that if I go back to Future World, right, I bring my own water too. And of course, that's a lie too. But nonetheless, I'm going to head back there, folks. I am glad to see this works. I'm glad to see we're working here. I'm really glad because now we can show you the things we'd like to show you tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm on this mission right now, and I want to keep better track of the time. I'm going to be back a little bit before the candlelight procession I'm doing tonight starts at 8:15. I'll be on a little bit before that. And then, of course, Nations at 9:30 tonight. Eastern. These are all Eastern times. So 8:15 for candlelight procession, 7:15 Central. That's for you, John. And then illuminations at 9:30, 8:30 Central. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in and letting me rant on about basically nothing. And if I get the Donald shirt, you guys will be the first to know. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.